Right, tonight's dinner is Tandoori barbecued chicken with a chickpea Chana Dal spinach curry and a mint yogurt raita. Right, so for the chicken, we want to marinate this for about 3 hours before we cook it on our barbecue. I've got two chicken breasts and I'm just going to score through the chicken breast, not going all the way through. This lets the marinade, yogurt marinade, permeate through the breast, like that. Then, one of my favourites, Ziploc bags. Put the Ziploc bag in, move that away. So like that. We've got some natural Greek yogurt. Some garlic puree, some ginger puree, some lazy chopped red chilli, turmeric, smoked paprika, ground coriander, black pepper, some ground fenugreek, some ground cumin, and then just some salt. Zip the bag up, push the air out, marinate our chicken. Place this in the fridge for at least 3 hours and then we'll cook that on the barbecue. Right, so one of the things we can also make up in front is the mint raita. So again, we take our Greek yogurt, this is, every recipe is a simple stock covered recipe of stuff we're going to have. So we've got some mint sauce just from the supermarket, tablespoon, teaspoon rather, and then I'm going to take some of my home blend garam masala, but you can buy garam masala from the shops, so just going in with a couple of pinches and some salt. Give that a mix. Right, for this recipe, I'm going to use my barbecue because I think it gives a lovely smoky charred flavour to our chicken. Right, so I've got my pan on my heat. Going to go in with some rapeseed oil. Some cumin seeds straight in the oil. Some coriander seeds, one cardamom pod crushed, and I'm just going to toast them on. Right, so as you can see, I've toasted all my seeds, they've popped. Now I'm going to go in with one large diced white onion. And some salt. Now our onions are soft and slightly coloured, I'm going to go in 1 tin of drained chickpeas. And what we're going to try and do is dry some of that moisture off and cook them down a bit. Right, as you can see, we've started to dry the moisture off and the chickpeas are spitting because they're shedding their skins. We're getting colour on them and making them a bit more nutty. Oh, is that a beer for me? Lovely, thank you. So carry on cooking that until the chickpeas are taken on a darker colour. Right, so now them chickpeas are toasted off, we're going to start adding our powdered spices. So we're going to go in with smoked paprika. Yes, darling. You can in a minute. Ground cumin. Ground coriander. Ground turmeric. Ground fenugreek. Ground black pepper. And then this is optional, if you can get it, brilliant, if you can't, don't bother. This is asafetida. Thank you. And then we're going to toast these spices off. Right, our spices are toasted off. We're now going to go in with our wet ingredients. We're going to go in with a teaspoon, heaped teaspoon of ginger puree, lazy chopped chilli, half a teaspoon, and a squirt of garlic puree. Cook that through. Right, now that garlic and chilli and ginger's cooked up, we're going to be adding in Chana Dal. I've pre-soaked this about 3 hours ago. I just added hot water to it, placed cling film over it, and I've left it all day. Left it for 3 hours, and I'm just going to add these in. Right, so now that's toasted, we're going to add in the base tomato sauce that we made in previous episodes, which you can refer to. Just defrosted it, add this in. Mix that through. So once that's mixed through, add a pint of water. Half a pint of water. Cook first, and then reduce this water down until it goes back to a thick consistency again, and then we'll add the other half again, and then do the same thing. Right, as you can see, that half a pint of water is thickened and been absorbed by the dal. We now go in with the second half a pint and repeat the stage until it thickens and gets back to that same consistency again. Right, so that second half a pint of water has reduced. We're left with nice thick consistency. We'll now turn this off, and then we're going to move over to the barbecue to barbecue our chicken. And once that's done and the chicken's resting, we'll add the spinach and the garam masala, and then we're ready to serve. Right, so chicken, our barbecue is preheated. We're at 600 degrees Fahrenheit or 300 degrees. I'm just going to grab the chicken, which again has had 3 hours marinating. Lift the lid on this barbecue, and I'm going to place it the score size down where we scored it. From there, and then I'm going to shut the lid, and then I'm going to keep turning and twisting that, but try and not let the heat out as much as we can. So I'll come back to that in 15 minutes. Right, the chicken breasts have had about 15 minutes on one side. Let's lift it up. Look, whoa, so we're going to flip them. Yeah, gnarly colour. So we'll give that, we'll drop the back down, do the other side, rest it for 10 minutes and finish off the dal. Right, so now we've flipped the chicken, it's time to finish off the dal, or dal. Handful of baby leaf spinach. Some garam masala, nice pinch, and a nice handful of fresh coriander. And we're just going to wilt this spinach through. So the chana dal is done, spinach is wilted, the chicken looks gnarly and crispy and spicy. Now it's just time to serve it. Right, so that's our chicken. It's had about 5 minutes rest. We'll now take our chana dal. Leftovers. Our mint and yogurt raita. And that's it. Dinner is served. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you make it. If you do, as always, tag me in at Chef Ager Instagram. Stay at home. Keep cooking. Yeah. Thanks, guys.